Good evening, everybody. In high school football, Kirksville lost to Warrenton 52-21. Latumwa came up short against Iowa City West. The final was 63-14. Back to the playoffs in Missouri. Macon was home to face Highland. Macon in the black uniforms tonight. Nolan Bright will pitch it to Jared Savage, who goes in standing up later on in the game. Bright would run a punt back 78 yards. Check out the nice blocking by Jeffrey Smoot on the play. Causes some interference. That made it 14-6 Tigers. Let's not forget the defense. Brock Emanuel was just one of the Tigers that made big plays without the ball. Second half action. Kevin Edwards takes the pitch, and he would get the first down. You know what? Let's give him the ball again. 2 plays later, he scores. Macon wins it big, 51-6.
Tonight, Sigourney won its game against Wilton 35-28 to clinch second place in the district and a playoff spot next week. Out in Albia, 2 district foes in Albia played. Davis County met up with the Blue Demons to finish the season. Both teams are looking to end this tough year with another win in the column. Senior night here for Albia, a weird lineup to start, but it works out. Cade Crawl drops back to pass and waits and then finds an open Landon Hersman for the touchdown, and that puts them up 7-0. Davis County ball now. Zach Huff with a handoff to Hyatt Flanagan, and he gets the dirty yards up the middle there for the 2-yard gain and a first down. Now the next play for the Mustangs, another handoff, but this time it's to Jeremy Bauer, and he gains 11 yards, and it's another first down for Davis County. They are moving the ball. Mustangs attempt to go to the ground once again, but this time a fumble, and the Blue Demons are able to jump on it, and is recovered by Landon Hersman. And the very first play of that next drive, still in the wacky formation, Cade Crawl throws a beauty of a pass to Bryce McKim, and this one is good for 6. Albia jumps out to a 14-0 lead. The Blue Demons go on to top the Mustangs 48-7.
A rematch of the regular season rivalry between Knox County and Scotland County. This time it's win or go home. Middle of the first, Aaron Buford walks in for a 6 to get Scotland on the board first, 7-0 Tigers. On the first play of the second quarter, Hayden Miller with a handoff to Noah Talton, who fights his way in for 6. The Eagles are going to go for 2 now. Miller hands off to Talton, who was stopped just short. Tigers still with the lead. The score now 7-6. Still second quarter, Scotland inside the 10. Buford drops back looking for a receiver. Decides to take this one in himself. Tigers now up 14-6. Next possession, Eagles at midfield. The handoff to Lane Couch. He's off to the races. Eagles looking to tie it up with this 2-point conversion. Miller is going to be under center here. Pitches it off, but the Tiger defense is right there and stops the Eagles just short. Score now 14-12 Scotland. Late in the second quarter, Buford rolls right and fires this one way downfield. It's Ryan Slaughter with a nice snag to give the Tigers a chance to score before the half, and they do just that. Aaron Buford again able to walk this one in. It was all Tigers tonight. They'd run away with this one 49-18 over rival Knox County.
The Centerville Big Reds headed to Eddyville, still with some fringe hopes of a playoff spot. A victory in the last week of the season would help, but the EBF Rockets aren't giving away wins like they are free samples at a grocery store. The pink was out in bunches for the Rockets on this cool October night. Third quarter action here, Centerville's Brett Kozlarich drops back to pass, and he finds Zach Crantofil over the middle, and he cuts back inside, avoids some tacklers, and then goes into the end zone for the 41-yard touchdown. Centerville goes up 8-6 after a 2-point conversion. Ryan Richmond in at the QB spot for the injured senior Trey Moore. A handoff here to Ryan Adams, and he gains 1 yard up the middle, but that is not enough on third down, and the Rockets have to punt. Kozlarich again here. Here he pitches to McCain Odom, and he goes right up the middle with some dancing moves, and Centerville scores again. It's 15-6 Big Reds. Dylan Howard now on the next possession gets a nice big kick return. This one back to the 50-yard line, and the Rockets get some great field position. But on that ensuing drive, a bad pitch attempt here from Richmond to Dakota Boyer, and the ball drops behind him. However, the Rockets do fall on it, but that drive would stall. Centerville wins this game 24-6 and still has hopes for a wild card spot.
Schuyler County hit the road to face rivals South Shelby to start the District 5 tourney. Okay, it's 4th down. Schuyler has the punt, but it's a bad snap. Keaton Nelson is blocked on the recovery punt. The ball is recovered in the end zone for the safety. And the following drive is now in the red zone. They give it to big boy Brock Wood, gets the handoff, and he's absolutely untouched on the way to the South Shelby score. Schuyler County has a lot of work to make up. Nelson takes a snap. He scrambles to the sidelines to see who's open. He sheds 2 linemen, but he underthrows it to Captain Dylan Boyling. Cardinals take over after the turnover. Alec Patterson absolutely fakes me out, as you can see. Where did he go? There he is. He heaves it downfield to a wide-open Donovan Wilkerson for a 42-yard score. Schuyler County's season is over as they lose in district quarterfinals 59-6.
After a quick break, we will take a look at Brad Boyer and Hank Jansen, who are now in the Truman State Athletic Hall of Fame. But first, let's check out the scores sponsored by ScoreStream. Welcome back. The 5 new members of the Truman State Athletic Hall of Fame will be honored at halftime of tomorrow's football game. Tonight, Katie takes a look at 2 of them.
If you're a Bulldog fan, it's likely you recognize the voices of Brad Boyer and Hank Jansen without hesitation.
To the 30, to the 40, to midfield, to the 40. It's a foot race. 20, 10, touchdown at the end of the half.
For Hank, his more than 40 years covering the Bulldogs started when he was a student.
Well, you know, originally it was my friends playing. My good friends were playing, and so it was easy to be a fan and be a journalist at the same time.
Between road games and tournament trips, the two have become more than just colleagues.
Just like anything you do, no matter what profession you're in, it's the people you do it with that make it worthwhile.
We enjoy our company. We better as much time as we spend on the road together.
In their 22-year broadcast partnership, the two have been more than just voices. They have become a part of the Truman family.
I mean, I live and die with the Bulldogs each and every fall and winter. And so to now be honored for something I love to do is just kind of icing on the cake.
I feel like I'm representing all the guys I've known over all the years who played for the Bulldogs in all the sports, and kind of a little piece of all of those guys is with me on this honor.
For the 2 men who have dedicated so much of their time telling the stories of others, it was time to flip the script and honor the voices that have made their way into your homes each and every Saturday night.
First down, looking for Shank near sideline, goes over the top of the quarterback, touchdown, Truman!
For KTVO Sports, I'm Katie Gilhooly.
For both of you guys, it's an honor well deserved.